Welcome to the Rural Dispatch, the podcast delivering stories from rural America. I'm your host, Allie Behrens. Headquartered in rural Iowa, I help run a nationwide livestock transportation company, and I'm here to bring you stories from the people who help shape this industry and our rural communities. Whether you're a trucker, livestock producer, or rural entrepreneur, this show is for you. Each week, we explore the realities of rural business life, from the highways to the fields and everything in between. So buckle up and let's dive into today's episode. Hey, Smoke.
Hey, Ellie.
Haven't seen you much today.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. You needed a break from me.
Just had a lot going on, too.
All right. We just got to get something out of the way up front. I don't know how regularly we're going to do podcasts here for the foreseeable future. It's just really difficult to get all the things done. So you may or may not see us every week, but I'm hoping after the first of the year we'll be back on a schedule.
We're just going to have to see. All we know is weekly is becoming very stressful.
It is.
We are busy all day, every day.
I mean, currently it's 9:45 on Monday night and we are recording. So finding the time is just, it's difficult.
It is.
But I do know that I'm booking guests for February. So we will definitely be back in February.
You're going to hear from us before then. We're just saying it's not. I don't think we can continue weekly, but I think we should be able to keep up with bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Hopefully. It's just not, I don't think it's going to continue weekly. But we'll see. Just don't count on it.
Yeah.
So we got a couple topics we're going to cover that people have reached out and just asked a few questions, which we're not experts on by any means. But one of the first questions that we're going to talk about that got ran past us is, who should buy their own truck and when is the right time to do it?
Mm-hmm.
When is the right time to do it? I don't know if there's ever a right time. That's about like having kids.
I was just going to say that. I don't know if you're ever really ready. You just kind of got to do it. And
actually ready for it. Like,
you figure it out as you go along.
I don't know when the right time is, but I mean, the next thing, who should own their own? I mean, there's not really the right or wrong person that should. I feel like you have to know yourself if you want to be a truck owner. Some people are better off owning their own, and some people are just better off being employees. But, I mean, in my opinion, and there's some people that should probably own their own, but you got to know for yourself first and foremost.
One thing that we've always said, and I figured out early on, is just because you can afford the truck doesn't mean that you can afford the truck. Like, you need to have a good cushion in the bank, because no matter what, something's going to go wrong.
All right. So I've always told people, pretty much save, but you want enough money in your account if the worst possible thing goes wrong. If you need an overhaul, have enough money in your account to pay for it. That's my opinion. Just because you get a $10,000 check does not mean you have $10,000 to spend. I mean, even us, we still write ourselves a paycheck. And that is all you get to spend is your paycheck money.
The other considerations, insurance anymore is such a huge cost.
What you really meant to say is such a scam.
Scam. It is a scam.
It is a scam. It's a joke.
I mean, even some of our guys with just one truck, it's just them. They are paying so much in insurance.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
And don't use it.
And nobody is turning anything in.
Nobody's
We're all
using
just covering things out of our pocket. I mean, that system is so broken. Don't even get me started.
Oh.
Man, I hate insurance so much. But what do? Can't get away from it. So
Nope. Gotta have it, unfortunately. Gotta have it.
Yeah. Having your own authority is probably another challenge when you first start out.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you tell guys? I mean, if you know somebody, get on theirs for a little while or what? What's the best way to go about it?
I mean, ideally, they kind of have to. But, I mean, whether you get your own authority from the very beginning or you wait 6 months, I mean, either way, a new authority startup is super expensive. So whether you get it out of the way right away or get it out of the way in 6 months. The other thing is hopefully they can buy a truck that they halfway know, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that's going to kill them is if you get a couple months down the road and it starts breaking down. That 022?
Oh, yeah.
I think that truck, we've put over 70,000 into that truck this year.
She's tired.
Oh,
she's tired.
It shouldn't be.
I know.
What a pile. But I know. I mean, finally one day I just said, oh, we've had enough. Get in the pickup. We're going to Sioux Falls, pick up a new truck. Just couldn't do it no more. I was like, this thing has me at the end of my wits. Well, I mean, there just becomes a point where it makes no economical sense anymore.
It can't even run down the road long enough to pay its own bills. Well, and that's the other issue when you're just one guy. If you're broke down, you're broke down.
Right.
There's nothing
then
what are you going to do?
What, truck 150? I think we've overhauled that 3 times in the last year.
Yeah. So you always like to have a truck around for yourself. And I think most of this year you have not had a truck because you've had one in the shop and somebody else has been driving yours. I feel like we have done more moving around of trucks and new used trucks this year than ever before.
Yeah. What a year.
Our repair bills this year are out of control.
Oh, man.
Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So you can just about guarantee that if you go out, buy a truck, you're just trucking along, something's bound to happen.
Something I want to talk about is over-the-road drivers, like looking down on whether somebody else is a local fat hog hauler or, local fat cattle hauler. I just want everybody to know it takes everybody out there. That's just, there is no difference than we need the cashier at McDonald's too. Literally.
It takes all kinds.
It takes everybody. So the fact that people just look down on somebody else doing the job, it's like, we should be happy they're doing it because we need them to.
Because you don't want to.
Because you don't want to. You think you are better than that. So we should be happy these people are doing that job. That is one thing we say around here is you've got to be willing to haul a load of fat hogs to Ottumwa, and you've got to be willing to haul a load of fat hogs to California and everything in between.
And you've got to be willing to pull that hopper from time to time.
And you've got to be willing to pull that hopper to haul some cover crops from time to time. I don't know. That just drives me nuts when you just see people looking down on the fat cattle haulers or the fat hog haulers, whatever it may be. It's like, why? We need them people to do that. That is just crazy.
I mean, that's like in the cattle industry, the people who sell direct to consumer who like talk bad about the feedlots. It's like, no, we're all feeding people. Like, just because we sell our cattle direct to the packer doesn't mean that meat is any different than what you're raising on your farm. Like, that drives me nuts.
Yeah, I'm with you. The fact that people don't want other people to buy their meat from a store, it's like, well, that's where our meat goes, is the store.
Right.
So I would just prefer if people keep buying meat from the store also.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. That would be nice. So.
Yep, exactly. It reminds me of that meme that's gone around forever of like PETA put stickers on like the meat package, like this one was named Chloe, and
oh, yep.
Like that would incentivize me to buy it. I want to find one with my name on it, like the Coke bottles.
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
What about pay? Driver pay.
Well, everybody's paid differently.
I feel like one of the things that is looked down upon in the industry or talked bad about is drivers getting paid by the mile.
Yep. But then you hear, percentage guys, you hear them get upset from time to time because they don't get to see a rate sheet, I guess, or see what the load paid. I don't know. I mean, there's so many ways to look at this. It's like, all right, well, I'll pay you a percentage. But then when you have a dead one and we have to cover that, like say you get 25% of the load, then do you pay for 25% of the dead one?
I think so. I think that would be fair.
That would probably be fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, 25% of the load is 25% of the load. And if you got to deduct $3,000 for a dead one,
mm-hmm.
then I suppose you take 25% of 3,000 off.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to consider.
There is a lot to consider.
Is that like typical industry standard, 25%?
I would say it is, but different people do it different ways, I guess. Do they do it before or after trailer rent? I mean, in my case, I would say after.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take the trailer rent off. But there's got to be a fuel surcharge incentive in there for the truck owner. Then what happens if a load don't pay what you paid the driver? Say you got shorted from the plant. Say it was supposed to pay, I don't care, just use any number. Say it was supposed to pay $2 a hundred, and all of a sudden the plant decided they were only going to pay $1.75 a hundred just because that's what they do. That happens every week.
Yep.
Like, we write one thing down on the ticket, all of a sudden we get the check and it's nowhere near what we wrote down. Oh, okay, so then do we deduct that?
Right.
Because we already paid the driver.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a mess, if you ask me. It sounds like more upset employees.
Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot to say on percentage pay because we don't do it. To each their own, but we do pay by the mile.
Yeah, everybody's got their own opinion on pay, for sure. But no matter what it is, no matter if it's mile or percentage or however it may be, you can almost promise it's usually never enough.
Well, here's the thing, and this goes for just about every single person in the world that's working a job. Everyone thinks that they deserve more than they do. Everyone thinks that they're doing a better job than they are.
Well, here's the other fact of life. The more you make, the more you spend.
Oh, 100%.
So it usually don't matter how much you make. You're going to be broke because you spent it all. Example number 1.
Smoke barons.
Smoke barons.
Yeah. We offer a retirement plan with a 3% match for anyone out there whose job offers a retirement plan with a match. That is free money. That is a 3% raise that you are not taking advantage of. And not even half of our guys participate in that.
Is that because they just don't want to put it in, do you think?
I would assume.
Yeah.
It's a pre-tax contribution, so I can guarantee that they would not even notice that 3% off the top of their paycheck either.
Oh.
3%.
Yep.
And then you double your money on that.
Oh, yep.
It just blows my mind. I don't know, but then that's the other thing. So I pushed you to do this retirement plan to help with like driver retention, employee benefits, all of that, make it a better place to work. I don't think anybody cares.
No, I think I mean, when you start helping, you're just like, you had all these big ideas. I'm like, we're dealing with truck drivers.
Yeah, y'all are different.
They don't care. They have heart attacks and can fucking continue to burn 2 packs of heaters a day.
It's true. All they care about is looking cool in a cool truck. Give them a long-nosed Pete and a Wilson, and they're happy.
And they're good to go. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. We're going to ruffle some feathers on this one.
You think so?
I do.
Man, I don't know. Maybe it is just truck drivers, but I think that probably any business owner feels similarly with employees, and like you're never doing enough and you feel like you're doing the most you can.
Yeah.
Well, like we said earlier, there's a lot of considerations. There's a lot that goes into it. Speaking of getting paid, let's talk about trucks ordered and not used. What is the industry etiquette on that? Trucking industry broad. Is that a thing in freight?
Oh, it is.
It is a thing in freight. Okay.
So that is one thing where maybe the freight is actually better than the livestock. I mean, if there's a truck ordered, not used, I feel like there is compensation.
Okay. Now specifically livestock, is it a thing?
No, you get well, sorry about your luck. Better luck next time. See you when we reschedule. And go yourself.
Okay, I'm going to go on a rant for just a second. We are in the worst position in this industry because cattle guys are making money. They're good, whatever. But the second they're not, rates are too high. Packers' margins get a little tight. Cutting rates. Sorry about your luck, but do you still want the loads? And we have no say in it, besides to just turn down the work. But there's always somebody that'll come in and do it for cheaper. So
it is.
We're just at their mercy. I don't know.
Well, last week we got our cargo renewal.
Yep.
Went up 25%. And then the very next day I got a phone call that said, hey, your rate's coming down 25 cents. If you still want to haul it, great. If not, just let us know. It's like, that sounds about right. So insurance went up 25%. Rate went down 25 cents.
Yep.
But it's the way the world turns, I guess. I don't know. That's the way it does these days anyway. It's kind of out of our hands, and we hope to make the best of it. I don't know what the best of it is exactly, but we're going to have to. We don't have much of a choice. I don't know, but yeah, as far as truck ordered, not used, it's not like we sent a truck north of town 10 miles to go load a load of fat cattle to go to Omaha, and they're like, hey, the plant broke down, we can't load you. Oh, no problem. I'll just go back home, eat breakfast with my kids. No, it's not the case. Whatever. Don't get me started.
I mean,
you're going to get me upset.
I'm sorry.
All over again.
I know. I thought maybe enough time had passed.
It hadn't.
I mean, I guess maybe we should have taken our honeymoon. We would have had extra time.
Our babysitter, it would have taken so long, our babysitter would have been like, hey, I have a real job. You're going to have to come back home.
Yeah, we might have had a real issue, actually.
They're like, are you sure you only went to Montana? Because it feels like you went to South Africa.
I feel like I would have been in an Uber on my way to an airport.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, so, well, we were supposed to load the load on Thursday, and we finally now get it loaded Monday, and the calves were 85 pounds big, and they had 70,000 pounds. And they said, well, can you take it? And I go, no, but here's what the contract called for. That's how much we'll haul. Like, we'll take that, but I'm not taking your 70.
What a shit show.
Oh, every day. What a deal.
Man, how do you deal with it?
I don't know. I wonder who all listens to this. We might not have to worry about trucking business. We're just gonna weed ourselves out.
You know what? What do they call that? A blessing in disguise? And okay, we did have a conversation earlier this week, and I said, do you ever wonder if it's just time to cash out? Just sell everything and go do something else?
Daily.
Yeah. We had a moment. For about 10 minutes there, we were just going to call her quits.
I wonder where we'd move to. I feel like we'd go west.
Southwest.
What, like Arizona?
Probably.
Oh. I was thinking more like Idaho. Paul.
So you could just go sit in Paul's office and watch him be stressed?
He's not really in the office anymore.
Maybe you two could just go fishing. But no, we were, I feel like everybody does this. Like, all right, I'm done. What's our exit plan? And funny enough, you had that same conversation with a cattle feeder earlier that day that was just like, if I'm around next year, you can haul them, but might be my time to go. And this guy's never going to stop feeding cattle. Everybody knows it. I mean, if he does, everybody should stop feeding cattle because something went really, really bad. And I feel like everybody has that. Like, you know what? I think I might just call her.
I mean, you have to stick to doing something in the ag industry, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm telling you, I don't think I was just having a moment that day.
All right, maybe we should go back to the buy your own truck part and hype it up a little bit more. So when we're ready to liquidate, we can get rid of them. The question that we had from someone was how to get started feeding cattle, just like a few head at a time. And that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have a clue what to tell them, honestly. Good luck.
But like we've said on here before, I feel like is if you're going to feed 4, you might as well feed 10. And if you're going to feed 10, you might as well feed 100.
I mean, I don't even know how they'd go about doing that. Pretty much you buy like 5 head of smaller ones, say they weigh 400 at the sale barn.
Mm-hmm.
And feed them with a 5-gallon bucket till they weigh 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Take them back to the sale barn.
Yeah.
And hope they make money.
Yeah. When you're doing it on a small scale like that, there's really no way to protect yourself as far as hedging. Now, you could put LRP on and protect yourself that way.
On 4 head?
Yep.
Really?
You can do 1 head if you want.
Okay.
But that is a good point. I mean, I feel like the smaller they are, the more they teach you. I mean, if you're going to be able to hand feed them like that, you might as well buy the high risk ones that are cheap.
Oh, yeah. You still got to know when they're going to be sick.
I think the best way to learn is to do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the best way to learn is to do. That's right.
I mean, but then again, getting into the cattle feeding business, a lot of people start by custom feeding for other people too. And you take out the risk of ownership.
That is very true.
I feel like a lot of people learn a lot that way too. But that's another problem that I see in this industry is everyone's worried about the integration, right? And consolidation. But you got some of these guys out here that are custom feeding that don't take any ownership in the business side of it.
Right. I mean, they don't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't blame them for that either, but there is a corporation that comes to mind, and I don't know that I've ever heard a lot of people say good stuff about them, and they're big. And it just makes me think all the time. It's like, well, I see them buying cattle at the same video auctions that we're buying at. So they're bidding on the same cattle. So they're helping drive that market up. And then they don't own feed yards. They send their cattle to a custom lot to be fed. And just people do not like big corporations. I mean, that's just a fact.
Hey, Ridge, why are you awake right now?
Because.
All right. Well, we got a little one still awake, so I think we're going to have to cut her short.
All right, everybody. It's been real. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Rural Dispatch. I hope you found something valuable to take back to your own operation. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. You can keep up with me between episodes on socials at Barons & Co. or join our email list on our website to get new episodes delivered straight to your inbox every Wednesday. Until next time, keep those wheels turning. We'll talk soon. Did you know that you can be a part of the Rural Dispatch too? Whether you've got a question, a story, or just something on your mind, you can leave us a voicemail. We might even play it on a future episode. Head to the link in the show notes and hit record. It's quick, easy, and we would love to hear from you.